Hey guys, welcome back to Drawing with Juni. So, I recently actually watched the new Puss in Boots movie and it's really funny. And the best villain from that movie was the Death Wolf, and he's my favorite character from the whole movie. So today we're going to be drawing him, the Death Wolf from Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, and it's going to be amazing, guys. I'll see you in a second, but wait for a second too. I'm the Death Wolf. Okay guys, so now we're gonna start drawing the Death Wolf. It's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna be using a Sharpie marker, but you could use whatever you want. You can use a pencil or a pen or even a marker like I am. So we're gonna start with the Death Wolf's face, and we're gonna do it pretty up top, okay? Because we need space, because he's quite a tall character and he takes up a lot of space too. So we have to be careful with the spacing. So let's draw. We're gonna start with drawing his ears, of course, first, because they're right at the top. So we're gonna over about here, okay, guys. In the middle. We're gonna draw a curved line going all the way up here, okay? Yeah, that's cool. And now we can make from over there a diagonalish line going down like that. Okay, so that's his first ear. We'll add detail later, of course. So now over here we're gonna draw some jagged lines like going across, because he has fur, of course. He's a wolf. So you can add some jagged lines going across. And now we're gonna draw his next ear, which is like a curve like this going up, like how we did on the other side, a bit of a curve. And from here we're gonna draw a diagonalish line going down, but it's gonna curve a bit, not really diagonal, okay? So now we're gonna draw the wolf's face, like his cheeks, but he has a lot of fur here. So we're gonna draw a curved line going all the way out till over there, and it's gonna go a little back, and that is gonna start like a bit of fur, okay? And we're gonna do a lot of fur here because this is he has a lot of fur over there actually. So, and over here too, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do a little bigger kind of fur line and then do some smaller ones going down like that. Okay, and now from over here we can, like from the edge of some of the jagged lines, you can draw a line going a little in like that, but not too much, okay? Because we have to leave space for his nose. And from over here you can do the same thing, going a little in, and then you can add a little curve at the end if you want. Okay, now we're gonna draw his nose, which is a really cool part. So it's kind of like, first we're gonna draw from like about here. We're gonna start by drawing a curved line going all the way down till about there, okay, like that. And then from over there you can curve in a little bit, just a little bit, okay? And then you can make a curve coming out of that and draw the same exact line going up like we did on the other side, like right there. Okay, so that's looking pretty cool, guys. And if there's a little extra space, you can just connect in the cheeks. Yeah, okay, I like that. Now he has a nose, of course, so we're gonna draw the nose in just a second. So we're gonna kind of make like a circle, but in the end it kind of goes into that point over there, if you see. Like it's more like a heart shape, but it doesn't really have a curve at the top. It has more of a straight line. So you can color that in, because it is black, of course. You can make it a little bigger, like I made it a little small, but I'm going to make it a tiny bit bigger. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And also now he, of course he has teeth and a mouth, so we're going to draw a little of the mouth that you can see that comes out a bit. So we're gonna, from over here, draw a little line going down, like a straight line going down from over there. And then we can draw a curved line going across over here, and then it's gonna go right back up on the other side. Now we can also make another line going across here to make the chin like that. We're gonna just draw some lines and now we can draw the teeth. So first we're gonna draw the two big teeth on the sides. You can draw some bigger, like some triangles, and you can draw smaller triangles in the middle like that. If you can't see, I'm just gonna give you a little look like over that. Okay, and if you couldn't see the chin too, you can just do it like there are bigger teeth on the edges and some smaller teeth on the side. And you can also make some smaller teeth at the bottom to make it look cool. Yeah. Okay. So now we finished the teeth, guys. I hope so. Now we're gonna go ahead and draw his eyes. And these are really cool. His eyes are really cool. They're like they're red and they're really like they really make him look scary. So now we're gonna over here draw a kind of line going up like this and then go to the side. So that's kind of like an eyebrow outline. There's just like that. Okay, now we can do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you leave a bit of a gap. And you can make a line going up and going to the side. Just like that. Okay, that looks cool. And now for his eyes, you can draw a kind of circle like this. Okay, over there. And you can do another one facing the other side this time, right over there too, like that. It makes him look really cool. And you can also kind of like make some outline on the edges to make it look even more scary, because he kind of has a little outline on the edges, so it makes it look a bit more thick, his eyes. And yeah. Okay, so that's his eyes done, and that's pretty much the detail for the eyes, guys. But when I'm coloring, I'll add a lot more detail, because he actually has some darker parts of his fur over here on his face, so that will be colored, and then you can copy it later if you're coloring the same way I am. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start with his hood, which is a really cool part. So from over here, we're gonna draw a curved line, like from over the ear, like just beneath the ear. You can start drawing a curved line going all the way like till here, like till the end of the cheek part over there. This is actually part of his hood, if you were wondering. And it kind of goes more in like that. Okay, and then you can out of that draw like from over here, you can draw a line coming out, and you can draw some jagged lines, like more like bumps, like 4 of them or 3 of them if you want, coming out. And inside of that one, of this curve, you can draw another curve just going out like that. And they're all gonna come down to like over here, so you can make it come to about over there if you yeah, that should be enough. And you can also do it from the other side now. So we're gonna draw from about over here, the same place we started over there. You can draw a little line coming out like this and going a little in. You can draw some jagged lines if you feel, and then you can come a little in, and from over here it goes all the way down to there. And you can draw another one inside like we did over there too, like that, coming like you can outline this, like make it thicker and then come down here. Yeah, okay, I like that. And you can make it different, like here I made 2 lines coming, and here I made 1 to make it look a bit like, because coats are not really very even, you know, sometimes, and it can, and the hood can connect right beneath over there. Okay, now we can over here make a little curve coming out like this for a bit of his elbow, no, his shoulder, sorry. And now from over here you can make a huge curved line coming down like that. Okay, and then you can make some jagged lines at the end, and another line going down, and it's gonna curve out. Now this is important part, guys, okay? Because now we're finishing off the cowl or cloak that he wears. So from over here, it's gonna curve all the way down till about there. Yeah, that should be enough. And it's gonna come a tiny bit in, a very tiny bit in. And then it's gonna curve all the way. Wait, I'm just gonna do it in steps. So it's gonna curve all the way in to over here, and then you can start curving the other way. And make sure, guys, this is gonna end like in this line, so it's not very off, because then his hand can come in and it won't look weird then. So yeah, I'm gonna stop that curve about till there. So you see it's differently curved in some places. And over here, we're gonna make some jagged lines coming up like that. They can be different shapes. And over here, you can make a little line going up. And then it can, now we're gonna start from the top because there's a little extra layer here. So I'm just gonna show you what it is. So firstly, we're gonna draw from over here a curved line going down. You can cut that out. And you can draw from here a little line going a bit more in, and it stops over there. And this is the part I was talking about. It kind of from over here connects in and kind of copies that line down till over there. We can do the same thing from over here. From one of these edges we've made, like one of these wrinkles, we can make a line coming down till over about there. And there are a lot of these kind of lines, so you can make some more coming out of the edges of his cloak, of his cowl, or whatever it is really. So it makes it look a bit more like hung down or something like that. Yeah, that makes it look really cool. Okay, so now we're gonna draw his hands. They come right out of the cowl, like over here. So firstly, we're gonna draw his left hand, and it's kind of gonna be coming out from over here. Okay, just a little line, and then you can make a curve coming out of that, and I can kind of go to the side like this, and then go like straight up again. Okay, so now we're gonna make his hand, and it's gonna be clenching onto the weapons that he has, and they're called sickles. Actually, they're really cool weapons. I showed them in the start of the video if you were watching. So yeah, now we're gonna draw his hand. So it's gonna first from over here come a little down like this. Okay, like just like a curved line, and then from over here in the middle of all of this, you can draw a line coming out, a line going down, and curving around like that. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So now it'll look like his finger is over there, and his other fingers are clenching from the other way. So it's more like, yeah. If I show it, imagine my other fingers here, and my thumb is here, and the other fingers are coming up. That's more how it is. So the other fingers are going to be coming up, so we're going to draw curved lines coming like this, and those can show his other fingers over there. Okay, and you can curve all of those at the end to make it look like the knuckles at the edge. Okay, and from over here you can extend this a little bit, so now we can draw the sickles handles, which are really cool. So you can draw a straight line coming out like this. Okay, and you can also make like a curve at the edge. Okay, and they can come back, these lines, okay, back into the thumb like that. Okay, and we're gonna show a little of it on the other side. So you can just draw a short square if you want coming out of the other side of the fingers like that to show the edge of it. And now we're gonna draw the sickles part. So you can draw the blade part. So now we can draw a little line coming out, a little line going down, and a bigger line going to the side. And now the big curve comes. So be ready for a big curve, guys. So we're gonna curve it all the way around till about there, and you can curve it in a little. And we're gonna trace that back all the way, and as we're going back, guys, make it a little more thick, because that's how a blade is normally. The edge is thin and the body part of it is a bit thicker. Okay, and this can connect in there. Since there's like a diagonal line, like there's like two corners, you can connect it to make a line if you feel like that. It makes it look a bit cool. Okay, so that's his first hand done, guys, with his sickles. It looks really awesome. I really like how our wolf is turning out today. It's really cool. So now, we're gonna finish the hand off. We forgot to finish that one part, so you can just draw a curved line going in. That's all, and we're done with that hand, which is really cool. So yeah. Now we're gonna draw the other hand, of course. So from over here, guys, we're gonna start by drawing a line going down, and it's gonna curve around like this, and then it's gonna go up. Okay. Now, inside that, you can draw his hand coming out. So we're gonna draw a curved line going out. Now it's gonna go this way. Okay. Now we're gonna draw a curved line coming back a bit. And now, as we did on this side, the thumb is facing this way, but the other fingers are going that way. We're gonna do the same thing here by drawing 3 fingers going back like this. Okay, yeah, and you can curve them at the edges to make them look like the knuckles. And now from over here, as we did last time, over like about here, to make it look that he's holding it, we're gonna draw from this little edge. Can you see this little edge of the thumb over there? We're gonna draw a straight line coming out of that and curve it. No, actually we just make a straight line like that and go back in. So if you can't see that, it's a bit cramped, but yeah, like it's kind of like that. He's holding on to it. And out of it, we're gonna imagine there's a line going through, and then draw it out here. Okay, yeah, and you can draw another square coming out of that, and then we can draw the blade. So it's kind of like the same thing like we did over here. So basically there's a line coming out, line going to the side, and a line going back. Okay, and it can go like a bit more if you want that line, and then we can make a huge curve like we did over here, guys. So it's gonna go what? Look, all the way around. Okay, and then you can start tracing it back, and like we did over there, it's thinner on the edge. I don't think you can see it on the camera right now, so I'll just do it and then you can see at the end. So yeah, so I done it till there. Okay, guys, so you can see I've done it a little thin on the edge, and it becomes fatter through it goes, and then you can draw a straight line over there. Yeah, you can also draw the diagonal line we did over there too. Okay, guys, so we finished both the hands. Oh no, we haven't. Sorry, we did the same thing again. We have to. Oh, 1 second. Yeah. Okay, we have to just connect the hand over there, so you can just draw a curved line. Yeah, okay guys, so we finished both the hands, and it's looking amazing. So now we have to draw the legs, guys, and it's amazing. His legs look really cool because they're kind of like crouched. Yeah, so now we're gonna draw from over here. We're gonna draw a big curved line going all the way around, like over that. So it's kind of like an oval, but it's not finished because the cloak is covering it. So yeah, now the rest of it, the leg comes down. So like we're gonna draw a straight line going down like this from both sides, and they're kind of closing in, like they're becoming a little thinner as we go down. And now you can connect them. Okay, yeah, okay, and out of that you can make a thinner line coming down over like till about here, and then you can draw a curved line going across, and a completely straight line going up. Okay, so now I don't think you'll understand what's happening right now, but once we finish it'll be amazing, I promise you. So now from over here, we're gonna draw his first toe, and he only has 3 toes for some reason. So yeah, actually all paw animals probably have only 3 toes. So like yeah. Now we're gonna draw a little curve like this right there, and then we can draw a big line going down, and we can kind of like curve in. And there are 3 of those, so we can draw from right out of it. We can draw a curve coming out and a little line going up, and the same thing we just did, a curve going out and a line going up. And you can go ahead and connect it over there. So yeah, now you can understand, I hope guys, that it's the foot, and it's really cool. And from over here guys, you can make a little diagonal line going in like that to make it look more connected, I guess. And you can draw some lines inside of this, like this kind of part. It looks a bit like a sock, but it's more like a clothing piece that covers his foot. Okay, now we're gonna draw his next a foot. So firstly, from over here, it's gonna go all the way down till about here, and you can draw a little bump, and it's gonna go here. You can see a bit more, so it's not just this curve, because this one is a little more to the side, so you can see the whole part here. And this part is going a bit down like this. Gonna curve around like that, and then it's gonna go a little up, okay, and then we're gonna like go a little in, and then you can curve in like over there. Okay, and now from over here guys, you can make the 2 lines coming down like that, okay, and this time I'm gonna go a little broader like that, okay, because this one's a bit more in the front, I think. So, and over here you can connect it with a diagonal line like that, okay, and now we can make the toes like we did on the other one. So from over here it's gonna come a little down, okay, now we can curve, and like we did on the others, curve around and go a little line in. Now this one we're gonna curve around and go up, and then the curve again, go up, and you can connect it this time. So yeah guys, we finished the toes. Oh sorry, wait, we're just gonna draw some lines in like we did there on the other side. You can just draw some lines going in. So we finished the whole legs guys. It was really cool because I really like the way that they're formed, kind of like that. And we're almost done guys, but the last detail we have to add is his tail, of course, because that's one of the parts of a wolf that you cannot miss out on. I really like wolves' tails. They look very nice and well big, and they're bushy like dogs, some kind of dogs. And it's gonna be really cool because we're kind of gonna draw it like coming behind like this. I mean, yeah, something like that. So from over here guys, we're gonna draw like from over here we're gonna draw a furry line coming out. So from like over here you can draw some like just some jagged lines curving around like this, and it's gonna connect into the leg like that. And imagine it's going behind, so we can draw some more jagged lines coming out, and then over here it's gonna do a big one because that's the end of the tail over there, and it's gonna come a little down, and then it's gonna start like going back, so we're gonna connect into there, and then from over here you can show some more of it like going back in to the place where the tail comes out from. And that's the tail guys. It's not too big, but that's how his tail actually looks, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, we finished drawing the wolf guys. He turned out amazing. I really liked how his face and his whole body turned out, and especially his sickles, and of course the tail. So I really like this drawing guys, and now of course we're going to be coloring. So I'm going to be using a lot of mixture of color guys, but of course you can do however you want to color it, but I'm going to be doing actually how it looks, but you can do whatever you want for the coloring, of course, as I always say. So So I'm gonna start the coloring and fast forwarding, and at the end, if you want to copy mine, you can pause the video and match the same coloring. So I'm gonna start the coloring in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay guys, so I finished coloring the wolf and he turned out amazing. I really like how the color turned out, guys, so I'm gonna explain a few things first. So the face, of course, of the wolf, mostly it would be a gray, but actually a bit of the wolf's face is a bit shaded in a different fur, which is this darker gray, as you can see, guys. And of course the cowl was really cool. It's actually black in the movie, but I felt like, so you can see all the wrinkle lines and stuff, I did a very dark gray that's almost black, so it looks a bit cool. And for the sickles and the hands, I did a normal gray, light gray, very light gray actually, and a dark gray to make some shading on the sickles. And as you can see in the hand, guys, over here I added a little cross like hatch design to make it look a bit cool, for his like inner sleeving things or something like that. And they have some little design, so I added some lines, so you can add those too, like I did on the other side too. And for the pants, I did a very dark brown and a little lighter brown for a shading. For the tail, I did the same as I did for the hands and sickles, and same thing with the legs too. So yeah, guys, it turned out really amazing. I really liked this drawing. It was one of my most fun drawings ever, and it's really cool too. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the coloring fast forwarding thing, and now you can color it for yourself. If you can color it the same color like how I have, or you can color it however you want. So you can pause the video if you're coloring it here. If you want to just see, I shall move everything out of the way so you can see it properly. And yeah, so give it a like, guys, if you like this video, and please subscribe to the channel. We're going to hit 500 subscribers soon, I guess, so hope you can subscribe too if you are not yet, because a lot of the people who view my videos haven't subscribed yet to the channel. So please go ahead and subscribe if you can. And yeah, check out my other videos. The latest one before this was the Minecraft snow golem, which is really cool. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later. Bye. I'm the death wolf, Lobo Muerto.